Hello again. Thanks for joining me as we keep working our way through the Heidelberg Catechism. Uh, we looked at some questions and uh, some theology on Wednesday about uh, the fact that we all struggle with sin, with our own brokenness, that none of us are fully on our own able to be who it is that in our hearts we know we should be and we desire to be, and ultimately God created us to be. So we've talked about the state of things today as we look in the third day of these questions 6 through 8. We look at how things got to where they are. So here's the first question today. Did God create people so wicked and perverse? And the response is no, God created them good and in his own image. That is, in true righteousness and holiness, so that we might truly know God, their Creator, love him with all their heart, and live with him in eternal happiness for his praise and glory. That's still there within us, the desire for that, the hunger for that, the knowledge that that's how we were created to be. So question 7, then where does this corrupt human nature come from? From the fall and disobedience of our first parents, Adam and Eve, in paradise. The fall has so poisoned our nature that we're born sinners, corrupt from conception on. And the last question today, but are we so corrupt that we're totally unable to do any good and inclined toward all evil? And the answer is yes, unless we're born again by the Spirit of God. It paints today a pretty grim and dark picture of what humanity looks like and how we tend to live. But it ends on a note of hope. You know, are we so corrupt that we're totally unable to do any good, inclined toward all evil? Yes, unless, because God has not left us in this state, but has given us a different path, has given us a way out, unless we're born again by the Spirit of God. That there is a light at the end of this tunnel. There is hope to this. As we continue to explore this, it's good for me on those days where the questions seem grim and things seem hopeless. It's good for me to hold on to that unless. When I struggle with these things in myself and I feel like I've got no chance of ever figuring out or getting it right, it's good for me to hold on to that unless. Left to myself, I'm stuck. I'll keep making the same mistakes over and over again unless God is at work in me, right? Unless he is born again in us by the Spirit of God. I hope God is meeting you right where you are today. I hope you make some time and join us this weekend, Sunday morning, 9:30 here on Facebook Live, or join us in person on Outer Drive North. Either way, we'd love the opportunity to praise God together with you. Grace and peace to you.